Hello everyone, Tisha Monique here, and today I want to share with you guys my vlogging equipment. As a vlogger, a content creator here on YouTube especially, it can be difficult to navigate through knowing which cameras to get, which equipment you need, and what are the supporting equipments that you need for your camera. Because when you get your Sony ZV-1 or when you get your camera, if it's for vlogging, if it's for content creating in terms of photos, then it can be difficult to know what else you need besides a tripod and the camera, specifically in terms of creating content. You need certain things if you're vlogging, you need certain things if you're capturing photos for Instagram. You need certain things that, unless you watch a ton of videos here on YouTube or in the creator spaces, know exactly what you need. So today I wanted to just create a video where I sit down, I tell you all of the things step by step that I've learned along the way on my content creating journey. I've been creating content on YouTube for over 10 years now, but really just now getting into upgrading and elevating my equipment. Before I was vlogging and creating content like many of us started off doing, and like you may have started off doing as well, which is fine, on my phone. The iPhone was just my resource. I kind of upgraded to having a ring light. So I have my camera, I have my ring light, and that was essentially it. But this past year, I did take the time and I did have the financial resources that I wanted to dedicate to getting a nice camera. I have the Sony ZV-1, which I am so happy with. I've been so pleased with this camera. It's great for vlogging. It is a vlogging point and shoot camera, and it does exactly what it says. Once you learn the settings that you need to get you to that 4K quality, the top quality, which we all want for our videos as content creators, then it works amazing. But even that was a challenge, and I want you guys to check out my video where I show you screen by screen, bar for bar, the settings on my camera that are gonna get you excellent top tier quality for the Sony ZV-1, the top quality that you want and can expect from the Sony ZV-1 camera. It does deliver. If you look at some of my most recent videos, you will see that my content and the quality of my videos has really elevated. It has been amazing, and you can have that too. I just held my camera and I showed you step by step the settings that you will need to achieve the quality. Today we are here to talk about the equipment that goes along with having a camera, or if you wanted to just take a few things, maybe improve your lighting, then I'm sharing with you my lighting, I'm sharing with you my setup, and this is definitely on a budget. It's definitely something that I've been curating and updating on an ongoing basis. I didn't just go out and just purchase all of these things in one massive dump, because let's be real, cameras, equipment, and such are expensive. They can get a little pricey even if you are ordering from Amazon, which you guys will see I ordered a lot of the things that I have from Amazon. But yet it just was a step-by-step process, because a lot of the things that I got, I didn't know I needed until I got the camera and started just doing things with it, filming and creating. Then I said, oh yeah, I could use this, or wouldn't it be nice if I could put a tilt on my tripod instead of it just being straight on. I'm able to tilt it up and down, back and forth, move it around with a 360 turn, and that has really helped to elevate. And it wasn't until I sat down with my lighting and I got the one light that, oh, okay, I need a light on this side as well and a light on this side, and I also need a backlight in order to fill in the voided spaces. So hopefully these are some things that also help you to grow as a content creator. And if you want to see these elements and these equipments, then just stay tuned.
The first item that I picked up when upgrading my equipment was a nice digital camera. This is the Sony ZV-1. It is a 20.1 megapixel digital camera specifically made for content creators and vloggers. It comes in the colors black and white. I did opt for the black just for a sleeker aesthetic and just a preference, and I love it. I did pick this one up for retail $749.99. I did get it as the package set, and this is called the Package Sony Vlogger Accessory Set for the ZV-1, specifically for content creators and vloggers. I got it all in the color black. The package price for this, it includes the tripod, it includes a scan disc, it includes a dead mounts to cover your mic for reducing wind and movement noises. All of that was a total of $999.98 for the package price, which was saved $50, and I got this from Best Buy. I opted to go into Best Buy to look at the camera and the package itself before ordering it and ask any questions that you have. And I liked the fact when I purchased it from Best Buy versus Amazon was that they did come with a warranty which I did opt to get. The regular price for the total package would have been $1,049.98 US. However, by packaging it, you do save $50, so you may want to opt to get the vlogger kit so that you do get the tripod as well as the scan disc, as you see here. It does have an LCD 3-inch screen. It is 4K 2160p in terms of the video resolution. It has a max of up to 120 frames per second. It does have an HDR mode, a slow motion recording. It has a memory card slot, of course, and the memory card does come included. Tripod is great because you can hand hold it right there on the camera. You can record, you can take photos. So it's kind of like a remoteless button that you can use to take photos. You can also hit record, start and stop your video there. And it's really easy to connect. It does connect through Bluetooth, which you connect through your camera. And once you set it up, you can also zoom in and zoom out, which is really convenient. It has a tilt head built in, as you see, which I love, and it is so functional. It makes vlogging and filming on the go super easy. The tripod is very stable. It's sturdy in the hand, and it's an excellent tripod, and it's Sony, so you can't beat that. This is just a point and click camera, which I love. It is mirrorless, which makes it a lot more easy in terms of learning how to create your content and in terms of filming along with vlogging. You can take pictures on this. The picture quality is amazing. And this camera specifically is the original Sony ZV-1. There are later models. I did my research and I felt that this one was the best camera because there are some slight differences from this version and then the Sony ZV-1 2 and the Sony ZV-1F, which are all similar cameras, but they do have slight differences, which I feel allows for the manufacturer to market them as separate standalone cameras. The features with the blurring of the skin, and just different features is why I selected this camera, but I will go into more detail on that in a later video where I speak specifically about the camera itself. One thing that I had heard and that I learned very quickly was that the batteries on this camera do not last long. It does come with one Sony battery, but I did opt to buy 3 batteries with the charging station from Amazon, and this was a great investment. You can plug it into the wall to charge it, or you can definitely use it as a port in your car or on the go to charge it up as well, or to charge your batteries, because the life on these batteries is not very long, but it is a high def camera, 4K, so it does run through the batteries fast. So I definitely recommend getting you some additional batteries, 3, maybe even 6. They're not expensive. I got them off of Amazon, and they did come with a charging station as well. Great buy, great buy. The thing that I did not purchase when I got the camera was a Sony camera bag, but I did get this great option on Amazon, and they do have some high quality camera bags. I wanted something that was functional but sleek and also aesthetic for on the go. So I opted to get this case. It is a hardcover case. It has 2 zippers on the side, and on the inside I like that it has a small flip in the middle to where you can place your tripod. You can also place your camera in here, and then there is also space for your dead cats. I have 2 of those now, which I'll show you the other one next. But you can also put your memory cards in here, your extra batteries on the go, and it's just a really nice functional camera case. You can also include some lights in here if you wanted to. You can store your on-the-go lights, and it just has a lot of space. So I think that this is a great quality and great functional camera bag for on the go. I will definitely link this below, as well as all of the other items. As you can see here, there's a lot of space in here. It's lightweight, so just depending on your equipment and what all you store in here will dictate the weight of the carry, but it's not bad. I also have a lens cleaner. I have some other little doodads and attachments for in the car and on the go. But I definitely recommend having a camera case where you can store your camera to keep it from being damaged, as well as your tripod when they're not in use but you're on the go. And this is highly functional, and I highly recommend it as well. ZV-1 does come with a dead cat, which is a mic muff that mutes the noise and the sound of wind when you are recording or vlogging on the go. It only comes with the one attachment on top of the Sony ZV-1, so I did opt to get an additional dead cat that has a foot on it, or an additional foot where I can also attach a light. Now this is my on-the-go light. Both products I did purchase from Amazon, and they have been amazing. The light is very bright. It does have that foot that you can attach to the dead cat, which allows you to have an additional item on the top of your camera. Both are lightweight. Both will be linked below because they have been working really great. I think the dead cat that I purchased from Amazon I actually like a little bit more than the Sony ZV-1 that came with it, only because it's a little bit bigger. It is a little more dense, and I think that as far as vlogging on the go, I have seen that the sound quality is a lot better. So I do advise to get you a light for your camera. That way if you're vlogging on the go, it's in the evening, if you're in your car, or if you're in the house even and it's a darker room, if you have that on the top of your mic or your camera, it will work wonders. Another accessory that I recommend and that I have picked up is this tripod mount that can also attach to your camera, and this is for your cell phone. This allows you to do kind of double recording where you can attach your cell phone, you can get shots, movements, or just to record alongside your camera with your phone. You can turn it vertical or horizontal and it works great. Definitely affordable, very inexpensive on Amazon, and it will be linked below as well. Planning to do any recording stationary, or if you need more height with your camera when you are recording on the go or at home, then you definitely will need some good tripods. You're going to need good tripods for your camera, but you're also maybe going to need them as well for your lights, which we will get into in a few clips further. But you want to make sure that you're finding some tripods that are inexpensive. You can find them readily on Amazon. Amazon Basic has some great, steady, high quality camera tripods, because you don't want something that's flimsy or where your camera runs the risk of falling over. And with the expense of this camera, you do not want it falling over or getting damaged by in any way from your tripod. So you have to get something high quality, durable, that's transportable, and that is inexpensive, or whatever your price range may be. But definitely you will need to get something that can go up to maybe 7 feet, 8 feet if you're going to be sitting or standing, just depending on your needs. Pick a good quality tripod that is stationary and that has good leg weight. If you're recording on your phone, then you will need a tripod for your phone as well, alongside your camera, or standalone for Reels or YouTube Shorts. Then this is a great one I picked up from Amazon. It has a really good height on it. It can extend up. It can also stay down, but you can also use this as a handheld tripod for on the go. So this is a great one that I recommend. That way, if you wanted to record dual footage again for YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels, or just on the go for your phones if you're going live, then you could use this one. It has a long arm on it. You could also use it for photos, for uploading, but this one is great quality, and you can get this one on Amazon as well. It'll be linked below. That's been my latest and greatest purchase, and this is the adjustable head that goes on top of your tripod for your camera. This is a game changer for me, because when you put your camera on top of a stationary tripod, then you don't have the ability of tilting it up and down, curving it around, or moving it in any kind of way. So this was just a really great buy that I didn't know I needed until I started using my camera, and then I knew. But if you know, you know, then you definitely want something that is stable, that supports your camera. I like that it has a handle for adjustments, and it also has a little divot on the top to where you can remove your camera without having to take the whole mount off, or, you know, if your battery runs low, or if you need to change out your disc, then your memory disc, then you can definitely do that by just quickly removing it from the top, and it's just a game changer. So this I highly recommend. It'll be linked below as well. And it was very inexpensive, but very great quality. It's very heavy and very nice. Very Another nice thing that you'll need is just a dedicated space in your home, no matter how big or small. This is my studio, or my dedicated space, where I can leave my tripod set up for stationary shooting, and just a place where I've made it feel cozy with things from Amazon. A nice plant in the corner, the backdrop, our curtains, and just a nice touch for the video. It's just a corner space in my home. It's just a dedicated space where I don't have to worry about setting stuff up whenever I wanted to record, or when I feel like I have been hit with an idea. My light is already dedicated here. I know what it takes to light up this space. It's comfortable, it's cozy, and it's just ready to go. So I do recommend that you have a spot where you can sit down, you can record. It doesn't have to be huge, luxe, or any of those things. As you can see, this is my setup, and it works just fine. So make sure that you have a dedicated space where you can go in, create, get creative, and record your content on a regular. Up is lighting. No matter how good of a camera you have, you definitely need great lighting to make sure that your videos are high quality, that the 4K is really coming through. And like I said, I didn't know that I needed this until I sat down to start filming on those first days after I got my camera.
With my lighting, and I got the one light that, you know, a YouTuber recommended, but oh, okay, I need a light on this side as well, and a light on this side, and I also need a backlight in order to fill in the voided spaces.
Here, notice the difference that the lighting makes in this space. I'm going to turn off the lights just so that you can see the effect and how dramatic of a difference it really is when you go from a lit area to a non-lit area. And then imagine how this looks when you are creating your content, but also recording it. The lighting makes all of the difference, and so it does matter the types of lights that you have, because a ring light versus a square light versus a softbox, they all have different elements and do different things. So you have to know how to use your lighting and what you need to light up your space, just depending on where you are in your home or apartment or wherever you're going to be recording at. An overview of the lighting. This is my setup again, and you can see how dim and dark it is in this space. I have an overhead light on in the bedroom, but once I turn on the lights, you see the difference. The area comes alive. The lighting is proportional. I still feel like I can use a light on this left-hand side of the screen, another ring light or another light like what I have in the middle there. But for now, this is what I have. But I have recognized that I will need another ring light on the left of the filming area just to balance the space, and maybe something overhead. So I will list the two lights that I have below, of course. Now here are my main lights. This one right here was the game changer. This is when my setup and my videos really came to life. This was recommended online by the YouTuber Carly Bible, and I absolutely love this light. It is LED. It's really bright, high definition. I got this off of Amazon. It was $79, and you get the LED camera light head, and it does tilt up and down, which is amazing. I did have to purchase a tripod separate. This is an Amazon Basics tripod, which is really sturdy. It has great weight on the feet, so I don't have any issues with the camera falling over or the lights falling over, since I use it for both. They came in a pack of 2 for $49, which is an excellent deal. This light is a game changer, you guys. If you don't get anything else that I'm recommending today, you need to pick up this light. It goes really, really bright, all the way up to 99, and you can dim it. You can change out the coloring to make it yellow or pink or whatever the case may be. The only drawback is that it does not come with a power source. So I did have to buy these batteries separately. As you guys can see, I got a pack of 2 from Amazon as well. So that was another add-on. And then I did end up getting a plug for this light, which I did not know that it had an electric power source plug for it. So I did end up buying that, which you will see next. It's very inexpensive, but if had I known, I wouldn't have gotten the batteries, but I do kind of use them both interchangeably. I usually film with this on the highest setting, which is 99. To the right of it, I did recently add in my old ring light, which is from the brand Newer, which I will also link on Amazon. But this is an older ring light. It works amazing. I am thinking about just getting 2 of the young lights to put on each side and having a set of 3 and then something over top. But for now, this is my lighting setup, and it works just fine, but could use some improvements as I'm going along. Switching gears for a minute, this is a mount that I picked up from Amazon, and this one is really great because it has a suction head on it and a 3M sticker if you wanted to suction it permanently. But I use this in the car when I'm doing my vlogs and I'm on the go, my car vlogs, and then I also use this in the restroom on the mirrors when I'm doing skincare or get ready with me within the house. So this is a great tool. It is definitely movable. It holds so amazing that most of the times I have to kind of work with it to get it off. So I recommend getting that just so your hands free. And this is the light that I picked up to go around this mount specifically when I'm working in the restroom, like I was saying, to do skincare or get ready with me videos for makeup and that sort of thing. And this is just a really great combo. Both are very inexpensive. The light actually gets pretty bright on this ring light. I like it because the camera sits in the middle of the ring light, and then you also can put that around your mount, which works really well for hands-free, but also to give your pictures and your video a really crisp, nice look to it. And this is also great, like I was saying, for videos, but also for pictures as well. Now let's move on to technology. First things first, you have to have some sort of device, computer, in order to edit and download your content. So I have the MacBook Pro. This is the 13-inch. I've had it for some years now, maybe since 2019 or so, if not earlier, but it still works great. And this is what I use to edit all of my videos. I do edit in iMovie, which is just the Apple software. It's free. And then I have this attachment here that I got from Amazon, of course, and an extra scan disk or memory card. And this is the attachment that you'll need if you have a MacBook Pro, because it does not have the things on the side where you can just add your attachments on. And then I also have this external hard drive. This is absolutely clutch and necessary for content creators, because especially if you have the MacBook Pro or the Apple products, because the storage is usually pretty low on these devices. So I had to get an external hard drive. This is the Lacey. Ordered this from Amazon as well. What else is new? All of my products seem to come from Amazon. But this one is very key as well. And this is just another one of readers here where you can put in your different ports. You can put in your flash drives, etc. on here and attach it to your computer. And these things are not that expensive, but I just have a couple. One random thing to throw in is these glass screen protectors, and this actually did come with my Sony ZV-1. I have placed one on my camera screen, which is amazing because just for protection against scratches or anything like that, but I do have some extra ones here, and I highly recommend protecting your camera screen.
So I hope that this video is helpful and helps to elevate your content game, but also to know some of the things that help to get you to a higher level and to help you to be even better, stronger content-wise as a creator, a fellow creator. These are some things that so far on my journey I have noticed have helped improve my quality of my content tremendously. And you know, I feel like it helps to push out more content when you feel confident in what you're creating and how the end product looks. But also I feel like YouTube has also pushed out my content more because I have the 4K capability. My videos are crisper, they're clearer. I think that YouTube is able to recognize and see on uploads the quality of the videos that we're uploading. And if it is the higher quality, the 1080p, the 4K, I personally feel like I've seen that it's been presented more and been put in the search engine a little bit better as far as YouTube, because now my videos are being found by a wider audience. It's in the browser more. The analytics are showing that my videos it's on the feed on the platform, and I think that that has a lot to do with my quality, because before when I was just creating on my phone, I was not getting that sort of presentation from the platform, I will say. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That helps my channel grow as well, and let me know your feedback if this is helpful to you. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.